Let's hear what's on your mind. So the stories tonight, though. Well, this one says, Jess, I'm a female student in one of the private universities in Ghana. I'm in a dilemma and I need help. There's this gentleman I've known for the past 18 months, and I've been crushing on long before we exchanged pleasantries. We both attend the same university, but he's a year behind. The problem is, how do I express my feelings without ending the friendship that we have? So a sister needs tips today on the show.
No, hold on.
Demi, well, you don't get it. She says she's in a dilemma.
Okay.
She's known this guy for 18 months. She's been crushing on him long before that. Now, they both attend the same university. He's 1 year behind. Problem is, how can she express her feelings without ending their friendship? Because she feels if she comes out to expressly say she likes the guy, he may be like, not every man takes that well.
Okay, I dig. Okay.
Aha. Please.
So it's fun stuff. This is what college is about,
right?
University, to have these crushes, to learn about yourself, the kind of man you like, what initially draws you. So she's been crushing on him maybe for, I don't know, any reason. It could be looks, it could be how he carries himself, all those things. So I'm glad she's having that typical experience. It's a part of the development chain. Now, how do you tell somebody if she has a crush and they've interacted, or maybe they've never interacted, but if they've interacted, perhaps they've taken courses together. She did say he's a year behind,
right?
But maybe in the same hall, maybe just walking around campus. You never know.
Yeah, they have interacted, because she says
yes.
before they exchanged pleasantries. So
now we're at pleasantries. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going somewhere. So now it's a hello. Okay, well maybe she can add a wink. At the next hello, I don't believe in being too forward. Sometimes it's good to sit back, and if he's discerning and he's equally interested in her, he'll know, and let him come in there and say or do something. You're too young to be pursuing anybody that is not that serious. So let it be at the crush level. Let it cruise. Let it see where it gets to. And like I said, maybe next time you say hello, just add a wink.
Question though for you.
Yes.
What are the chances that a guy in uni, and I'm just trying to cast my mind back to when I was in uni, who's in a year behind you, would actually try and hit on you?
It could happen.
Yeah?
Yes.
If
the
you
chances
like somebody
that much.
Yeah?
Yeah, there are people who are married and the woman is older than the man. So it's possible. But these I would say they are contemporaries. I mean, a year behind, what age difference would it be? I mean, I'm guessing 23 versus 24. Really,
he can be older.
I think
yes. Behind.
Yes. So he may be older, but I don't think it's that significant, really, in the large scheme of things. So I would say let it be a crush, after all, and see how it goes, if it goes anywhere. But if for nothing at all, just let him take the lead. If you can drop little subtle hints. I think it's dainty and ladylike to drop subtle hints.
Wink, wink.
Yes, wink, wink. But if you can't wink, honey, like I can't wink. I look like I'm getting a seizure or something. So if that doesn't work for you, practice in the mirror. If not, just smile extra, toss your hair back a little bit. He'll know.
Play with your hair while he's talking to you. Hi.
See, Jess, you got it. There you go.
All right, Rosina, what do you think?
I'm just casting my mind back to the people I had
crushes on
and why.
I know, right?
One was his chin. Oh my God! He had a long chin. So when he smiled, so it was long.
Like of all the things.
Wow.
I know. All I'm saying is that you see crushes saying, Charlie, I think that's what makes you know that you have blood flowing through your veins. And that's what makes you know you're growing, And we crush over very silly things. And 5-10 years down the line, those things will not really matter. They are not the substances that you want. It's not the kind of substance you want to see in your future partner. So this is what I'm going to say. That when you're crushing on somebody, most of the time, like she said, she probably didn't even know him. So now that they're acquainted, this is an opportunity to allow yourself to be friends. You might see some things that will probably reinforce your crush, or some things that may actually turn you off. And you wouldn't want to jump to give too many hints so quickly just because you're finally talking to your crush and then he probably allows you, and then 3-4 months the line, you are the one who is no more interested in the relationship, then you begin to look very awkward. So what I'm going to say is that, look, you are lucky that now you've exchanged pleasantries and now you're talking. But it's not that deep. So be friends. Get to know each other. Date. Get to interact with his friends, people he hangs out with, get to hang out with him, get to see him eat. Get to see him do certain things and either reinforce the crush or see some little things that you'd rather not be with. And like everybody is saying, if the friendship is genuine and it's progressive, like it's done nicely, you realize that these things may fall into place. One day he would notice the kind of person you are and actually go like, I think we should let this happen. But don't force it. Don't push it. Don't push it. Don't push it. Don't push it.
Okay.
2 years, you won't be crashing on the guy. Trust me.
Things can change. I say ride the crush. It's
from the shoulders to the eyes to the lips that they are biting. Now, when you look,
Rosina's talking from experience, people.
Sometimes it's even just the crowd they hang out with. You want to associate yourself with a certain status, and that's why you're crushing on that person. So, or maybe fictionary character. I mean, the way they write about stories, people should be tall, dark, fair, handsome, whatever. So you see that he fits into that. So you are crushing on something, some imaginary, and you think this guy really fits. After some time, and do some of the things that don't matter. Trust me.
Yeah, I feel you on that. All right, Savvy, how are you handling your crushes these days? If at all?
Does she have any? Does she have any?
Got joke. Look, this is a fun one, thank God. I think this. Have fun. Yeah. Don't make this such a big head. We're resourceful as women. I mean, I'm remembering myself at that age at uni. We're very resourceful. If there's someone you like, you might not be hanging out. You can find someone via and start hanging out in the same circles. Get to know who he is. This is the problem with the age of social media. A person can present themselves one way but be another way. So I would say definitely get to know him. Give yourself a deadline after you get to know him. If you spend time together, get to see each other, you get a chance to have one-on-one conversation, and you still like him, then give yourself a deadline. And then that's when you can decide whether that's something you want to pursue or not. But don't make it such a big deal. Don't build it up into your head and focus on what might go wrong. Whatever happens, the world will keep turning. Life will go on without this person. You're like in the best time of your life, like literally you are in control. You get to decide whether this is someone you want. Be resourceful. Find out more about him. If the study group, sit with him. But don't just go because of this butterflies in the tummy situation. I think also like how you deal with things now, would help you also in the future as you get older. But don't sit there and go, oh, it's up to him. He's the one who's going to dictate, and sit in your room and listen to Boys to Men and imagine him calling you. Like, just take control of it and enjoy it.
Okay. All right. Boys to Men.
The Boys to Men.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that in a while. All right, cool. So, yeah, how do you express feelings without ending the relationship? It can be hard.
Follow every question. Dating thing.
I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree. Just take it one day at a time. When I was in uni, I mean, now I'll probably, like at my age, let's say if I was crushing on someone, I'd tell them. But not because I want anything extra. It's usually just get off my chest. Like, when you get to a certain age, you just don't care anymore. And when you do that, like, people don't take you seriously because they think, oh, you just play too much. But I'm actually serious. I think you're cute. So at my age, I'd say, yeah, go ahead and tell them. But when I was in uni, no, I wouldn't tell you. But I would be accessible. More than accessible all the time. Like, so you're going to visit your friend, I'm there. You know, I'm sitting there, you know, ironing his clothes, maybe. I don't know, I'm just joking. But I'm just saying, you know, these crushes, what I noticed is usually they don't last that long.
They don't.
And I think that's what, like, sort of is resonating with all of us. Because we've been there before. It's a nice feeling. Like, you see this guy and all of a sudden you've got butterflies in your tummy. But usually that's all there is to it. And guess what? Sometimes when you even get close to this person, you get to know them, you realize that, wait a minute, like, why am I even here? You know, you get disappointed by the kind of people that they turn out to be. So, like the girls are saying, write it out. Okay, you have a crush, yes, make yourself. If you want to get to know him, that's fine. Who knows? Hang out with a friend of a friend. They may be hanging out, you get to hang out, and then you just move over to his corner, sit next to him, and look at him like that. Well, not creepy, but you know what I mean? Yeah, and hopefully you can, you know, figure out what exactly is going to happen. I do think that the fact that he's in, he's a year behind you might be a little problem, because there's some men who won't look.
True.
And especially in university.
And within campus,
yes,
if anything
within
else, it should
campus.
be after.
Yes. Whilst there is, at least from my experience, I don't know if you went to uni here, did you?
No,
exactly.
I didn't.
That's why I say
Okay.
that. In Ghana, forget it. Like,
But you know, I mean,
not to say it does not happen,
But
but
in my secondary school,
Let me
I had
give you a
I had a
different-
couple who the lady was in Form 3 and the guy was in Form 2.
okay.
And it was the biggest thing ever on campus.
Yeah, I mean, you'll
Yeah.
find those
But you know,
one-off
let me offer you a different
relationships,
perspective.
right?
So she could, I mean, crushes, who knows why she's crushing on him. So, I mean, it could be anything. But must the year difference really, it doesn't have to lead to anything really.
True.
That's what we're all saying. Just let it be a
Let it
crush
be.
and just let it ride. So
Yeah.
if
Okay.
it's going to be a whole big thing and blow the whole campus up because you're a year ahead of him, then just let it be. Maybe afterwards, you may have
Something
been
will
friends
come
till
out.
everybody graduates and goes about their life, and then 10 years later you're like, hey, I remember you. You know what? I had a crush on you. Then like,
And then
really?
y'all get married.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching Sister Sister on your favorite City TV. Now, don't forget, if you want some more exciting content, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel. We call it the City Tube. And don't forget to click on the bell to receive notifications for fresh updates. Sister Sister, every Friday at 9 p.m. only on City TV.